you seen where I showed you guys the styrofoam box is pretty much just broke because the styrofoam stocked on top of styrofoam. So I mean, what do you expect? But these people act like it's the driver's fault, and then they want to give you a nasty attitude on top of it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Sometimes they talk to you some type of way. I've had loads where I delivered. I remember this one time I dropped this power only trailer off, and I was talking to the security guard, and I was like, where do I drop it? And they was like, it was over there. And I was like, over where? And she just had this nasty attitude, bro. I'm just like, yo, if you don't like your job, or if you don't want to come to work, bro, don't come to work. Or at least if you come to work, try not to take your problems out on people. You know what I mean? As you go off giving me this nasty attitude like it's my fault. This guy is basically raising his voice. Oh, you're going to be here a long time. You're going to be here a long time, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Brokers, some of them are the same thing. Some of them want to catch an attitude. They want to call your phone 6 times to get a location update, even when they ask you to download a tracker. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my fault, bro. I don't park this load. I secure the load. I take it here. Like, you don't get mad at me. I've had loads where I've had a beer load where they put plastic pallets on top of the metal. So the plastic pallets, they shift. When you drive, they shift. And then I go inside there, and there's like more than 20 kegs of beer spilled over. And one of those big kegs, those are like 300 pounds, bro. And it's at least like 10 of those that I had to go up inside there and lift the next morning. And the guy told me, it's like, it happens all the time. It's not my fault. It's like every truckload they get, it's the same thing. They tell them stop using the plastic pallets, and they still use it, bro. Who gets the shitty end of the stick? The driver does get it. Because if I don't go inside there and fix it, they're not taking it off the truck. You know what I mean? And I need to get this product off my truck as soon as possible. But it's just crazy to me that, you know, that they catch an attitude with the driver in situations like this. You know, they want to catch a vibe with you. Like, bro, it's not me. And it's like, I'm not a disrespectful person, but at the same time, like, sometimes I just gotta bite my teeth really hard. Like, just try not to say shit, you know what I mean? Because I'm just not gonna go back and forth with anybody. I'm not gonna go back and forth with anyone, and that's just not me, you know what I mean? But at the same time, some of these people, bro, I be wanting to just tell them my mind and just not even care, dog. Like, you know. And that's a part of that's something that you got to deal with in trucking. If you're in trucking, you got to deal with it. You know. I remember this other one. As a matter of fact, it was here in Massachusetts. I was at this place. I got there 8 o'clock the night. I got there 8 p.m. and 8 o'clock the next morning, I was sitting inside the door. My reefer been running the entire night. First, I got there at 8 o'clock. They gave me a door at about, they called me and gave me a door at about 1. And then put me in the door at 1. And my reefer was running from 1 o'clock with my doors open all the way till like 8, 9 o'clock the next morning. So when I went inside, by then, my clock at my tenner was pretty much up. So I went inside and asked if they was finished. They were like, yeah, we were finished. We're just waiting on the paperwork. We'll call you for the paperwork. Sit there for another hour. I'm like, bro, it doesn't take that long to get the paperwork, and my dispatcher already was looking at this other load for me. So I was like ready to go. So I go back inside again. I said, listen, man, I'm not trying to be impatient, but like, I gotta go. Like, I've been here since 8 o'clock last night. I got all right to ask for my paperwork. You know what I mean? So I go back and I ask this guy. He catches the attitude with me, like, you know, he almost like he doesn't want me to ask, or, you know what I'm saying? And then my door was 32, and I seen my paperwork on the desk. So I was like, isn't it the paperwork right there? He's like, no. He's like, no, that's not the paperwork. And he just walked away. You know, he walked away. So this other lady was working inside, and she went outside for a smoke, and she was coming in, and I was like, you know, I approached her, and I was like, listen, I'm not trying to be impatient, but the guy seemed like he's having a bad day or something, and I'm just asking for my paperwork. Could you check? She went over, she checked, she didn't see the paperwork. I'm like, before the whole thing with the lady, I watched the dude take the paperwork back up off the desk that it was at the main window, and brought it over with a stapler and another piece of paper and put it on a back desk inside the office, right? So the lady looked on the front desk, and she's like, no, I don't see any paperwork. And I was like, can you check that desk over there? She went over there, bro, and sure enough, my paperwork was sitting right there. It didn't know telling how long they had my paperwork inside there, but the fact that I asked for it and I was able to point it out, the guy didn't like that, and he gave me like a really bad attitude, bro. Like, the shit that drivers deal with, bro. You know what I mean? We go through a lot out here, and you have to have a lot of patience. You have to be very humble with a lot of these people, especially when you want to get your truck unloaded. Like, it's not my fault, dude. Like, if it's my fault, if I didn't secure the load and I came there and all the pallets were shifted and everything just tumbled over, like, I would even voluntarily go inside there and help to pick it up or whatever the case is. But like, it's not, I have no control. You guys seen the styrofoam boxes? They're broken, bro. They're styrofoam stocked on top of styrofoam. They're gonna break. I had this load for 1,500 miles. I drove it all the way from Miami to Braintree, Massachusetts. That's 1,500 miles, bro. That's a long way for it to go. I ain't want to get an attitude with me. Oh, you're going to be here a long time. Look at this. Like, bro, it's not my fault, dude. Like, what do you want me to do? If you hate your job, don't come to work, bro. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on the whole what drivers deal with on a day-to-day basis. You never know what surprise you're going to find when you open that trailer. You know? You never know what you're going to expect. And then you deal with just so much bullshit, like from people driving on the road. Like, oh, bro, so many times I don't even know, man. This dude I follow, some of you guys know him, is PH on Instagram, or some of you guys might know him from YouTube. Like, I follow his page, and sometimes I see him. I mean, this guy's like kind of like, he has a crazy what do you call a crazy personality. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some of the times I see him on a rant on Instagram, and he's cursing some of these four-wheelers, bro. Like, I don't even blame him, because they do so much stupid shit on the road, bro. You know, I was driving today on I think it's like a 3-lane road. I was all the way in the right lane. This person was like at least a truck length and a half in front of me. This person is merging. There's a merging lane. The person that's merging is going like 45 miles per hour. I'm going at least 60 miles per hour. We're in a 65 zone. This person, this four-wheeler that's in front of me, they're going the same speed as me. And what do you think they decided to do? They slowed down in the main road, bro. On the highway, they slowed down from going 60 to about 40, so the person that's going 45 can get on. Then the person that gets on, that's going 45, they're not even trying to increase their speed, bro. And then here's a tractor trailer loaded with 38,000 pounds coming down the road behind you, and you just step on your brake like that in the middle of the road so somebody can merge on the highway. Like, bro, they're merging. They're supposed to yield. They're supposed to slow down and wait until the lane is clear. If I could go over, I would, but there's a whole line of traffic next to me. Like, I just don't understand the way these people drive. Driving a semi has made me respect tractor trailers so much more than I did. And even before I became a driver, I never used to cut tractor trailers off or swerve in front of them. But it just made me respect tractor trailers a lot more, because some shit that I see people do, and I ain't gonna lie, like you have some nasty truck drivers out there that do stupidity too, but four-wheelers, bro, I don't know, man. Anyway, that's just a short rant, you know, on what's going on a day-to-day basis, what we deal with. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you guys are owner operators or lease operators looking into getting your fuel card, I'm gonna drop a link down in the description where you guys can click it, get approval. It's easy approval for the fuel card. I got a 4,400 limit on mine. You can use it at literally any gas station, and there's an app where you use it, you get major discounts. I've seen discounts as far as $2.89 per gallon for diesel, and for those of you guys that are buying diesel right now, you know how expensive diesel is, you know what I mean? So click the link in my bio, or send me an email, or drop a comment in the comment section to get more information on the fuel card. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Let me know of any situations that you guys have had similar to what I've just dealt with, or any OS&D. And like the video, share the video with someone, tell somebody about it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.